What up? My name is Lena Waithe.
What up, y'all? Young M.A.
And we about to play Would You Rather on The Fader.
Hello.
Hey. Oh, both. I gotta get on somebody's interludes, man. I used to love when they would do like those funny skits and shit.
So I was gonna put skits on my album.
Oh, come on, man. I like that. It's very much a throwback for sure.
Right.
But there's something nostalgic about it.
Right.
Like it was a thing. That'd be my contribution.
Yeah, it was like bringing life to the album.
Yeah.
Not just music. It's like you could take it away for a minute. So you want to pick album?
Well,
I'm going on TV show.
Yo, if we did a TV show together, straight up, I think she's a star. I've always said that. I've told her that. She's so herself. I got a chance to see her in this movie that I'm producing, and it's like phenomenal on screen. And there's been a couple, rappers that I work, like Big Sean. Like I put him in 20s. It was very honest, and I think there's a level sometimes people may look at it and go, "Oh, really, Lena? What's going on?" But if you think about it, John Singleton did that with Ice Cube. That movie is not what it is without him as Doughboy.
Exactly.
So I think
That's facts.
I've been a student of Singleton and what he's been doing, and so I think it's only right that I do that very thing that he did, which is pull people from the culture and put it into cinema, because or onto TV, because
Even with Tyrese.
absolutely, like Tyrese killed Baby Boy. Killed it. I'm ready. I just want it to be the right thing. I want to make sure it's the right time for you, because I think the music thing is obviously very important.
Right.
But I know, like, if we would do the thing, I'd be like, yo, let's really do it. Let's be focused. Let's go in.
And then we can do an album for the TV show.
Lit. Come on. Let's get
man.
it.
I'm gonna say my top is Jay-Z. I just respect his whole journey in general. It ain't even just him being the actual hottest hip hop artist in the industry, but just how he elevated from that. I'm gonna say roommate, cause I can't be an assistant. Like it's just not in my it's not in my nature. Like I just can't right up one to boss out. With a roommate, you kind of get a more closer and a more friendship type vibe than a personal assistant. It's like, do this, do that, do this, that. But with a roommate, it's like you kind of get all the tea, the secrets, and chop it up, you know what I mean, late night.
The GOAT, I think, to me, is Spike Lee. I mean, it'd be kind of ridiculous if I said anyone else. I think he's really the godfather of all of it. I was an assistant for a long time. That's the funny thing. I was Gina Prince Bythewood, who did Love and Basketball, was her assistant for 2 years. I was Ava DuVernay's assistant on her first feature, and I was Mara Brocker Kill's assistant on when she brought the game over to BET. So I did that job for a very long time. And I was, got pretty good at it. But I would say that because I think I could handle it. I don't know if I necessarily want to live with Spike Lee. I think that might get on my nerves, possibly. I don't know why. But I think I could. Assistants know all the tea. Assistants know tea.
Yo, they really do.
We do.
Like,
I'm so specific. I don't want to be dressing how I dressed in middle school, even though I was fly.
I was about to say I was fly.
I was fly, but it like now it's like, because you know how the thing was, it was like
that was the
the
style.
labels and shit was so big.
Big then.
I don't know if I want to.
You don't want that look.
Do that. I'm trying to be on some. The fans actually, I think they are so communicative.
I'm about to say they know how you dress.
They really are into, like, I feel like I gotta come out when I step out
they
now.
They know my style. They know
do.
how I rock. I think I let the fans rock that. Yeah, they might dress me better than me. Word up.
Word. They might do too much.
They be knowing more about us than I know about me. They be pulling up pictures I ain't never seen before.
Real shit.
So yeah, we let the fans know. And you be fly, so I know they know the vibes. They know they can't mess that up. She a different type of fly. It's a different type of fly. You gotta finesse that right.
No, they can't fuck me up. They know what's up. All our shit goes together well, We comfortable.
Right. Definitely parade.
Yeah, that's what I say. You New York.
Annual parade, that's dope. I have the parade, and definitely in Brooklyn, man. It got to be Utica Bar, because first of all, my brother, rest in peace, I actually got it tatted on me.
Nice.
Utica Ave and Carroll Street, so we'd definitely have to pass that block. So we're definitely up and down Utica. We got to do a parade. It could be reggae, it could be American music. It can just be anything dope, anything you want to be that day. That's what the parade is about, just being free.
I might roll with the monument just because there's something so interesting about that, in that you very rarely see us as monuments. It's also weird because it's like the whole idea of like false idols and all that kind of shit. But I also think that it could be kind of amazing. Like, why shouldn't we be monuments? We are monuments unto ourselves. We're walking monuments.
Any specific designer or artist in mind, or would you want to just keep it super realistic?
I mean, Kahinde know what he doing. He know how to capture us beautifully. Our creative paths still have to cross. We've been sort of like DMing and whatnot, but he to me is one of the greatest artists of our time. So I think it's beautiful that we get to be alive while he's making art.
I think we do both, monument and parade.
Hell yeah, let's go. Iconic.
Let's get it.
There's so many sequels coming out now.
I know, it's like the
they
thing
doing Coming
now.
to America 2, it's another Bad Boys is coming.
I would say sequel,
Okay.
because a lot of movies that's my favorite, I feel like can't be really remade. Paid in Full and Set It Off is like one of the top movies. I feel like Set It Off, all the characters died. So
Well,
it's
Jada lived.
Jada lived,
And I think
that's what I said,
think
so-
they're remaking that. I think
yeah,
they're
that's what I'm
just
saying.
doing
So
that,
I feel like it's like it's just turned into like
yeah.
there's somebody younger that grew up. Paid in Full, being that it was based on a true story, I feel like you can remake that in a sense.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna be as dope as that one, but you can remake it because it was literally based on a big time hustler from Harlem.
Yeah. Yo, I think, and I do have a ton of favorite movies. That's why it's so difficult. But one of my favorites, they doing this already. They're remaking House Party. Donald Glover and his brother. Yeah, they're doing that. People definitely been itching for a Love Jones sequel, for sure. I think that
classic.
would be really hard to follow up. And I actually like sat down with Ted Witcher and was like, what's going on? And he was just like, I think it was too complicated to get it done. But now I think Lorenz is like kind of maybe sniffing around. I don't know. That to me is a movie that is very special because I'm from Chicago and they filmed Chicago so beautifully. So I would love to follow up with that story. But then also too, there's something about it that's so pure and beautiful that like, it didn't the way it ended. Who knows what happened? Yeah, I had that opportunity with Boomerang where I was really nervous about that. But it was a moving train. It was going to happen. I just jumped on it because like, I really don't want y'all to mess this up. So I was grateful that Holly, was like, yo, I trust you to do it. Let's do this thing.
Wow,
and so,
classic.
I know it was crazy. Like that was like a full circle moment for me, obsessing up with that movie and get a chance to have a conversation with her about doing it and doing it in the right way. And the fact that people really responded to it and BET's been so supportive. It's been really exciting to have that movie, end up being a big part of my legacy too. So I'm grateful.
I would say definitely a week of my best life.
Me too.
Yeah,
Me too. Just
because you never know.
That's what I was about to say.
You never know what
I
somebody
don't.
going through, man.
I don't
It's just
know.
the cover of the book, man.
Right.
You don't know what you about to read.
I think talking to two people who live their lives in front of people, because some people may say, "Oh, I want to switch lives with them." Man,
Yeah,
like
man.
you see the gloss, but sometimes we be looking ashy too. The week I won the Emmy was pretty great. That was like I was like floating it was just nuts. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Stuff was coming to the house. Like I was getting emails from people. I was like, everybody should win an Emmy in their life.
Facts, man.
Or be the first black person to do it in the category.
Yes, sir.
So then also the weird thing is like this week is phenomenal. Like,
Right, you
and
can't
kicking
never
with you
really
and-
say. Yeah, you can't never really say like.
Like that was great, but there's so much more
Yeah.
life I have to live. And like, what would you say was that
My
week
greatest
for you?
moments.
Was it like when Ooh hit, or like was that when like number one? Like I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
definitely
think.
when
Album
when
drop.
when that whole even the album dropped, the love and the support and the feedback. When I went triple platinum,
Nice.
performing on the same stage as Beyonce,
Ooh.
performing at the award shows, getting nominated. It's like hard to say which week because
Oh, yeah, I know.
you have so many great moments. Definitely when you working to become successful.
Right.
Like this is what you do it for. You do it to have these moments.
Right. That's the thing. It's like I think every week is the best week ever.
Yeah,
when you a person that come from the gutter and people
You
don't
make sure you have the best weeks.
come on, even when it's rough.
Yeah,
you like,
you make
okay,
sure. Yeah.
let me rise above it. Yeah, every week is the best week when you Lena Young M.A.